Right, Alex, we're at the 15th hole here at the Abbey. They've been kind enough to let us have the course for the day, so big shout out to Rob Davis and the Abbey. A bit of a tricky one here, Alex. It is gettable, 300, and it says 348 on the card, but on the fly it's about 300.
Okay.
Obviously there's a lot of risk. What kind of are you seeing out here? How would you maybe look to play it in a tournament round?
Well, if this was the tournament practice round, it would be totally different to when I play in the tournament, because I'd obviously know the lines and the wind directions a little bit more specifically. But if we're going to take it at face value now, because I can't see a direct route to the green, there's no point in a shot because it's just pure guesswork.
Okay.
If I had loads of time, I might go up, come back, but there's groups behind you often in the practice rounds themselves, so sometimes that's not really ideal. I would also, I'd be looking definitely at the wind charts as well, see if there's a predominant wind here. I'd actually even go as far as asking the head pro, is this the normal wind, blah blah, to get all these little different insights that you can get, or probably little gains is probably the better way to describe it.
Of course.
But my golden rule is, if, let's say for example I didn't have a practice round, I've just turned up to a tournament because I didn't have time for whatever reason, I would be always playing the golden rule of play what I can see.
Right, okay.
So I'll be getting a yardage of what I can see.
Yeah.
Those sky caddies and stuff like that, they're brilliant to give yourself almost like a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
I'll be busheling the outer bounds, the distance to the trees, and just trying to calculate it from that point of view, really.
Okay.
So looking at now, I'm thinking, instinctively, I'm thinking 4-iron or even a rescue, because the wind is, it's quite into on this hole at the moment.
Yeah, so if we bushnell that post that we've got in front of us and kind of give us a rough idea, so.
Oh, you've got one of it.
we've got 232 to the post. That looks like it's in the trees, doesn't it? Like at the end.
It does, yeah. It's possibly one of those holes which is deceiving. Once you get up and you think, oh, it don't look anything, which it might be the case still, because we've not played this before.
Yeah.
So now I'm because you've played it before, you're not saying to me that there's any water or anything, right? I'm going to play directly over the bunker. I've got my rescue, which goes about 240 carry.
Yeah.
So if I give it a little bit more, I think I'll be comfortably over that bunker anyway, to be honest.
If I remember rightly, there's a ditch or something, I'm not sure it's water, long.
Okay, right.
But, so we don't want to go too much further than that, but we want to obviously get
all
over
right,
the bunker.
so in that case then, if you're caddy roll, what is it to the red and white stake in the distance?
That's what I've got at 231.
Oh, have you?
So
sorry, I thought you were getting the bunker at 231.
No, that's the.
Right, that's better then, because it's into wind.
Into the wind, yeah. So what do you think that's taking?
Yeah, I'm going to hit it slightly high as well to make sure that the wind above the trees will get it, because sometimes you think, oh, why has the wind not touched it?
Yeah.
Because it's not got high enough to be affected by the wind. So.
Right, so just at 94 yards.
Yeah.
Obviously we've now felt the wind it's a bit more into from this angle, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. So we saw the tee shot drift towards the left-hand side, and we probably didn't calculate it properly on the tee because we were surrounded and maybe couldn't quite feel it as much as we would have liked to have done. But with that information in mind, yeah, now we know we're definitely more into wind.
Yeah. 94 yards, yeah.
It's a bit stiff, so I think 52 degree, little knockdown. I'll try and keep the flight under the trees.
Yeah.
90 yards, or 93 did you say?
Yeah.
It's not a lot really.
Yeah, it's definitely a low flight. Very nice one bounce.
It's about 92, I think. Slight push, but it was okay. It's caddy's job.
Green reading methods, Alex, anything that you'd...
Over the years I've gone through a whole host of different ways of trying to fathom out the right line, the pace, whether that's through vector green reading, which is kind of the original aim point, really. I think that's good to build a foundation, but I don't think it's reliable, because of the types of greens that we play on in this country can sometimes be erratic. So just because you've got the right read doesn't mean to say that even if you hit it on that line it's going to go in, because of the nature of the ground. I think that the belief system side of it is way more important than getting the line right. So this connection that you have with the hole before you hit the putt is, I think, deeply underrated. And not thought of as much as it should have been, to be honest, because what I'm trying to do now, I'm really trying to feel this connection between the hole and me, and the ball and the hole, all these things, because we know for some reason we know when we're going to hole a certain distance putt, and there's no real logical reason why we know. So that feeling of confidence really before you hit the putt is so much more, I value it so much more than thinking about the line and the putt, to be honest.
Definitely, 100%. Right, let's see this go and go in then. Let's have a birdie.
Well, it's a bit like Tiger. It's almost like you know when he was going to hole them in his heyday.
Yeah, 100%. You just feel it.
Yeah, exactly. But on the same token, you knew when he was going to miss those short ones as well.
Yeah.
So there's something that kind of
A
we
bit
could
of energy.
see as a viewer on TV,
Yeah, well, I reckon you're going to hold this one. Oh, great effort.
Nearly.
Great effort.
Yeah.
I'm giving you that one.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for that, Alex.
Generous.
I think hopefully the viewers will find some really valuable information in there.
Yeah.
And obviously Alex is a fantastic
Yeah,
player. So
cheers.
yeah, thanks very much.
Thank you, I enjoyed it.